to knitting with metal. So we are going to start, like we do all our lives, with inviting people. Invite. Invite. I just stopped. And it's been a fairly long day. But luckily I am on my way back home. Still gonna take me 2 days there, but you know. Invite 35 probably, and then we're going until 10:35. Unfortunately, this was the earliest that I could stop. I had a lot of pickups I had to do. So I couldn't stop early. Wasn't going to happen. Sometimes I can, but alright. I think we can go on to sharing the link. Yeah. Alright, so let's share the link. Everyone, just saying hello. Let me see. Here we go. Copy link. Copy link. Groups. Paste. Copy, post. Alright. So now I'm just posting to groups. I really hope my connection keeps up, because I'm not in a very good area, I've noticed. Whenever I'm trying to do Like, I tried downloading something earlier, and it was very slow. So I'm really hoping I don't have connection issues like I did one time at band camp. Not at band camp, but you know. You know. Alright, so now that that is all complete, let me actually go back onto the live just to make sure that I have my chat open. So let us say hello to chat, because apparently I need to do that in order to see chat. Hello, chat. There we go. See? People were on, and I could wave to them, but it didn't show up. So, again, welcome to Knitting with Metal. We are continuing on the candle holder that we started. So, as you can see, we have a nice area to put a candle, one of those tea candles maybe even, and we've already started on 2 of the petals, so we're going to be continuing with another 2. And of course, we have these leaflet kind of things, so we're going to be maybe filling those out, but I think the last time I worked on the leaves, it took me the whole hour to do the 2. So we're going to continue by doing another 2 on either side of here. So what we've been doing is basically copying the circle pattern. So the 2-1 to make a circle, but we've only been doing it halfway, and that's what the petals, or the leaves on the outside here are. Again, at this point, I'm not even working on a pattern. I'm just doing what kind of looks right. Like, I know how to make a circle, so a half circle should just be half of that. So, alright. Let's lower this so that y'all can see my hands. Alright. So how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. Been a pretty busy day for me. I had a delivery and then 2 pickups, and now I'm on my way home. I need to do 2 deliveries before I can go home, but you know, that kind of stuff happens. Alright, now the problem of trying to figure out where the center of this area is. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Is that 12? Cool. So that means 6 should be half. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, half. So like I said, this is a 2-in-1 pattern, so two closed, one open, and then you just lace it in to the other rings. And as long as you keep the pattern and just keep going along, you'll end up with a half circle. If you just kept going, you'd end up with a full circle, but I'm not trying to get a full circle. I just want a half circle. Alright. Okay. Cool. Because I want a loud vehicle. Of course, when I stopped, I kept my truck running a bit to get the cool air in here. I had it running at full blast for the air conditioning, because I know by the hour mark, I'm gonna be very, very hot, because this truck does not keep temperature very well. Luckily, the sun's down, so that is at least good. Alright. Now, how many did I do on this one? I did 1, 3, 4, 5, right? 5. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright. So that means that this one, now that I started it, this one needs 5 as well. So I did 3 so far. So I need to do 1 more on each side. 1 more on each side. Okay, cool. Again, just flying off the seat of my pants as far as this pattern goes, because it's not really a pattern. At this point, it's just headcanon for me. Like, I'm pretty sure that this would work. Unless someone knows that there is a pattern out there. I mean, I'm sure there is, just because I'm sure that I'm not the only one that has thought of making chainmail into flowers. So there probably is a pattern out there. I just didn't look one up. But yeah. So right now I'm literally just looking and working off of how it looks. Like, I'm pretty sure that this other petal is too short. I think I need to add another row to this one, because I think this one's a little bit longer. But I'll figure that out when I finish this one. Maybe. Oh. It fell. Guess I have to close another one. But yeah, so this week's been pretty decent. Very hot. That's my consensus, anyways. But yeah, let me know in the chat if y'all are having a good week as well. Because if not, then I'm just talking to myself. And that would be crazy. When I get home, I'm gonna be finishing up the ring, the holly ring. Although it's probably going to be going to the ruined section of my projects, because it's just not. Wait a second. It just is not coming out how I wanted it. I made too many mistakes. No. Speaking of mistakes. Aha, it's still on here. Yay. You reset it, but that's okay. I made too many mistakes on the ring, and basically, I don't like how it came out. So, it's gonna be finishing this week. So, that's at least good. But as far as like I'm basically gonna be finishing up the stones, and then coloring the leaf, putting a patina on the leaf, just to see like how it reacts and whether or not I could viably do that for jewelry, because that was another kind of like, hey, I wonder if anyone's done this. So, I'm probably going to end up remaking the ring from scratch eventually. I'll probably do like a repeat episode type thing. Just so I can go back and fix some of the issues that I ended up with for that project. But technically it is going to be done this week, so that's at least good. Wait a second. I think this is where I start doing the ones, right? 1 and 1s. I've got another problem with this project in particular. What I'm doing after this one. For my lives. I have no clue what project I'm doing after this one. This one I kind of was like, hey, this would be a cool, nifty little thing to do. So I'm doing it now. But once we're done, which we are getting to that point, I don't know what I'm doing after. I might do another necklace or bracelet. That would be alright. But I kind of like how I started this project with a thought of, hey, what's a kind of neat thing to make out of chainmail? And I mean, it's something that I haven't looked it up to like see, but I don't think this is a normal type of thing. I don't think. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look up chainmail candle holder. Maybe there are. Flower chainmail candle holder. Yeah. I was a little worried when I posted this. When I was like, "Hey everyone, 9:30," because at that point I was still an hour behind you guys. When I posted that, and I was like, "Oh wait, is it 9:30 or 10:30?" Because I was skipping an hour. But luckily, it was 9:30. I got a little worried thinking that I forgot that I was an hour behind. So, luckily, I went off of my GPS telling me what time I was going to arrive here. So I went off of that. So right now we're doing 1-in-1s. So it's literally just a close and an open. And I'm just looping it through like I was doing with the 2-in-1s. Just to start making it kind of close up at the top. And really cement in that semicircle petal look. But yeah, hello. Anyone coming on that's new, hello. Welcome to Knitting with Metal. I am going to need to figure out how many episodes this took. Because it's taken a fair amount of time. Chainmail is a lot of counting. Hello. I keep waving at people. I wonder why it only pops up with some of you. Like, there's 6 people on, but I've only waved to like 4 people. Are those just random people that like aren't on my friends list? Can I only wave to people on my friends list? Odd. Facebook Live is just weird, I've noticed. Does weird things. Hello. Boop. I think my favorite thing about chainmail is its noise. Jingle, jingle, jingle. It's like Christmas. So do I need another set of ones? I think I do. I think I need another set of ones for this side too. Odd. So, as I said before, welcome anyone who's coming on that's new. We are making a candle holder, like one of those tea candle holders, you know, the little discs. But we're making it out of chainmail, and I'm trying to make a flower pattern. So right now, I've got 3 petals done. Or at least close to done. Because I need to finish off these. But we are getting it finished, I think. Either this week or next week, I believe. Because I still want to kind of fill out the scale mail area, kind of make that more of a circle. Definitely the sound. I definitely love the sound a lot. Especially if you're walking in it. Like if you have a shirt or pants that are chainmail. It's the best. Best sound. It's definitely crazy that this is the 21st episode. That's 21 weeks of me doing this live. It's just odd just how much time has actually gone by. We didn't really get that many projects done. I think we got like 3 done, and that's a questionable 3. This might be the 3rd one. But that's the thing. Chainmail does take time. A lot of it. next one? I think it is. Come here, you. So, we are, at this point, about 30 minutes in. A little over 30 minutes. But I think minusing my, invite time, we, reached about 30 minutes. Now, I've noticed, 30 minutes is about, like, a whole bunch of people come on, which, that's nice. Thank you all for joining. But I've noticed that a bunch of people come on, which is great, but then at around this time, it's around the same amount of time, I noticed that a lot of people just drop off. So, are these hour long too long? Is that could potentially be? Because I noticed that around half an hour, and then around the 45-minute to hour mark, people just drop like flies. Which, I get. Sit here doing chainmail, not very exciting. But, so, I get it, but I'm just wondering whether or not an hour is too long. I mean, it's honestly too short for me as far as, like, doing the chainmail goes, because, I mean, we do the hour marks, we do the hours, so that I can get at least something done. Half an hour, I barely get any type of work done, I've noticed. Yeah, so one more. One more time. But yeah, the point. So, if you guys are either just joining me or joining after the fact on YouTube or Facebook after the fact, welcome to Knitting with Metal. Where is this going? Like that? Yeah. Welcome to Knitting with Metal. If you guys like this episode, hit the like button. And if you really like it, hit the subscribe button. At least for YouTube people. Because y'all are amazing. Everyone's amazing, but is that long enough? I think that's long enough. Yeah. So now I think the only one is this one. I need to fill this one out a little bit more. Cool. So we've we've got three leaves now. And then, of course, the circle in the center. So which one did I want to lengthen more? No, whatever. I'll just start on the next one. Yeah. Weird angles. I try very hard not to move the camera while I'm doing the live, because there's no way to edit that out, and it just looks terrible. But unfortunately, with this, if I try to show you guys, it just looks like a blob. You don't see it unless it's down on like a table or something. Then you can see the leaves coming off. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, so this one's a 5. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so 5. Alright, cool. So this should be the center. One, two, three, four. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Like I said, it takes a lot of counting. Just to make sure that you have everything even. Especially for circles. Circles are the worst for chainmail, I think, anyways. Like, they're fairly easy, but they're also fairly easy to screw up. But yeah, so this week, so this Sunday, this coming up Sunday, is going to be the finishing of the holly ring. Again, I'm not very happy with it, but it's a work in progress type of thing. I'll have to redo it again eventually. I just need to get better at prong settings. I'm not very happy with how that came out. But I am going to be starting on a new project. Which is going to be a amulet. So that's going to be fun. I actually need to get some beads. Well, not beads. They're like glass stones. I guess that's a bead, right? A bead by any other name would be a glass stone. Yeah, probably. But yeah, I need to get some, basically, glass gems to set, for this, for my next project. I'm going to be going back to bezels, which are infinitely easier than prong settings. At least I think so. I definitely enjoyed making the prong, prong settings. It's just, like I said, I made too many mistakes, and it cost the piece dearly. But I'm still going to learn from it, and I'm still going to finish it, even if it's not going to be a sellable piece. Because I'm really interested in how the patina for the copper looks on a ring like that, or even any type of jewelry. I really like the two-tone colors that you can get with some of these, like if you do like copper and brass, and silver and gold is always a nice, sometimes a little too much for the silver and gold. Maybe silver and copper. Just that two-toned, it just makes the piece just pop, and it's really nice. I really like it. And I think it would look really cool to see a green off of a silver and copper piece. So I'm really excited to see how that looks. So that's 4. So this one will be 5. Trying really hard to get this this leaf done by the hour mark. So then all we have to do is fix these scales and add a few more scales to it, and this project will be done. Well, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing after this. Like, I've got a lot of plans for my jewelry making, because that's basically, I can make whatever I want. With these, with chainmail, doesn't quite work that way. Like, you can make whatever you want, but it's all basically the same thing. So, like, I could make a belt, which is literally just this 6-in-1 pattern. So that as a belt, I can do that. I've done it. I have a chainmail belt that I made. But I could do a tie as well. Again, that's a 6-in-1 pattern. So I like to try to at least think of something somewhat different, like this piece. This isn't jewelry, but it's different. It's definitely unique, to say the least. So I really like it. I really like how it's coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So, am I doing another row? I think so. Yeah, I'm doing another row. But yeah, I do really like how this piece is coming out. I thought of it and just went for it. I kind of had an idea of what patterns I would have to use. But like I said, the leaves and the detailing, that's completely, I don't know, I didn't look anything up. So like I said, if anyone knows that there's a leaf pattern, I guess, or a flower pattern, that someone has up, I don't know of one, but I didn't really look, so. The other limiting factor for this chainmail is the fact that I only have one size. So, I can't do any funky things like making an egg, because I know there's a dragon egg pattern out there, but it uses multiple different ring sizes. So I'm limited by that. Because I keep calling okay, I guess I keep calling these scale mail, but they're technically not. They're just scales. And together, technically, if you made scale mail armor, that's what that is. But the reason it's called scale mail armor is because it uses rings like these to connect all of these. So that's why it's called scale mail, because it uses different rings in a pattern. So oh, come on. I'm never going to get this done if you guys keep falling. I'm basically finished recording. I need to do an outro, and I need to, once I get home, I need to actually patina the copper on the ring. But other than that, basically all my recording is done for this week. It's only like 24 minutes and so far, and that kind of worries me. I'm trying not to do short episodes, but between the ring failure, because that's basically what I'm calling it, just because it's finishing, but it's not wearable, I don't think. But yeah, so so between that and just the I've been really struggling trying to actually record things lately. It has not been a good couple of weeks for me. So, I don't know. I think after the ring, I might do a show kind of episode, because I still need to wait for the beads or crystal settings to come in. Well, I actually need to order them. So, I might be ordering them tonight, and then, so I'll be waiting for them. And then, so next week, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, might be a, just going through some of the projects that we've done so far. I think I've done that type of episode before, but I've had a few people say that they haven't seen any of my finished stuff, so maybe it's time to do that again. Okay, where am I now? And that'll also give me a little bit of a break as far as making stuff, because I've literally started just like not really wanting to record anything. and I think this might make it easier to just do a kind of like, all right, hey guys, this is what we've done in the past year and a half, 2 years. So I think that might be a thing. Just because I am needing to wait anyways for some supplies to come in, for me to order them and then have them come in and then me actually get them, because if they come in while I'm on the road, I need to wait until after I go home to actually receive them. So but I am continuing. Like I said, I've been struggling a little bit with recording. Like I said, I think part of that is because this ring just has not come out like I thought it would. So that's part of it. But yeah, hopefully y'all join me next week when I do that stuff. And hey, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me do anything in particular. Of course, a little planning would have to be involved if it has things that I don't have. But so that's probably going to be the next couple of weeks. After that, I actually have I grabbed a collection of shells, seashells, from the seafloor. From Florida. When I went on vacation, I grabbed a few seashells. And I'm planning on cutting and shaping them so that they'll fit into a bezel or a setting of some sort. So that's going to be later on. I'm actually going to have to build a water drip system, so that I have it while I'm cutting and shaping the shells, so that they don't overheat. But like I said, that's going to be like 3 weeks from now. Well, not even 3 weeks, but that's going to be like my third project. So next week's probably going to be me talking about the things that I've done the past year. And then the week after that is going to be me starting a amulet project, and I don't know how long that's going to be. Hello. Hello, Casey. So I don't know how long that's going to be. It's going to at least be 3 weeks, I think. but it all depends on how quickly I go through each piece of the project, because it's a fairly complex one, but like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's got like 6. Okay, trailer. I think it's got like 6 bezels. Yeah, it's got like 6 bezel settings. So it's fairly extensive. It's supposed to have 7, but there was one bezel setting that I did not know how they did. Like, I have an inkling of how they did it. Next time on how it's made. Like I have an inkling on how they did it, but I don't think I can do it effectively. So I'm gonna go with no. I'm just gonna stick with the 6 settings, because the 7th setting is supposed to be in the middle of the 6 other ones. So like I said, I think I know how they did it, but I'm not confident enough in my ability to replicate it. But it is a project that was requested, so that's at least something. Like I said, if anyone has any requests, or even if you all want, someone wants me to make something for them, I am A-okay with doing that. But yeah, what's the time? Alright. Cool. Awesome. So we're actually a little bit over on the time, but so I think I'm going to end up stopping it here. But so far, we've got the 4 leaves basically all done. I'm literally just doing the ones on this, so I just need to fill this out. But as you guys can see, you got the 4 leaves. So this is coming out very good. I really like how this is coming out. Especially since, like I said, I thought that it's possible. I did not actually look up any type of pattern, so this is coming out really good, in spite of my inability to look things up. So, I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you'll get notified whenever I put out a video like this one. But I hope that I see you all next week. I do these weekly, and of course, if you'd like, you can look me up on YouTube as well, Pendragon's Twisted Metals. But unfortunately, we are out of time, so have a wonderful evening.